Thank y'all for sticking around if y'all have. Thank y'all for watching this video. A video game juggernaut gone sour. Microsoft, oh Microsoft. I want them to change, that's all I need. And this is why. I will probably never buy an Xbox. And it's not because I'm a fanboy or because all their developers launch on PC day one. My biggest problem with Xbox is their focus on games and its diversity. Nobody's talking about this, and most Xbox fans don't want to admit it, but if you're a hardcore gamer, you too notice this pattern. Xbox's biggest problem is primarily focusing on shooters, most of which are first person. Two of their biggest franchises are Halo and Gears of War, right? Now, it would be dumb to think that the success of these games didn't put the Xbox console on the gaming map. However, with the success of both of these titles, Microsoft Studios' AAA focus is always centered around a character holding a gun. Let's look at their upcoming games. Look at Redfall. Look at Starfield. Look at State of Decay 3. Look at Outer Worlds 2. Look at Scorn that just dropped. Look at High on Life that's about to come out. Also, don't some of you find it weird that out of all the games that they could have rebooted and brought back, the decision Xbox chose was Perfect Dark, another first-person shooter. Xbox could easily find a way to make sequels or reboots for games such as Banjo-Kazooie, Blinks, Otogi, 99 Nights, and more. Xbox has a lot of IPs that they own the rights to, so why aren't they utilizing their catalog? Is Xbox afraid to get out of their comfort zone and rely on their younger days of success for so long? Do they have the innovative drive to create future new IPs that doesn't revolve around shooting all the time? Xbox's recent Bethesda acquisition gave hope to hardcore Xbox fans and shook the world when the news came out. And as the gaming world hype took off, I stood back and I thought, listen, wait a minute. That acquisition is just adding more first-person shooters. You got Doom, you got Wolfenstein, you got Fallout, you got Prey, you got Rage, you got Deathloop. Evil Within is third person, but it's still a shooter. Sure, you can change the story and art direction of a game, but wouldn't playing that many first-person shooters get repetitive and cliche at a certain point? And hey, I'm not asking to dabble back and forth with first person and third person. I'm just telling you to kind of mix it up a little bit, you know? Xbox, just bring something to the table, a little bit more. And the biggest problem with modern day shooters are they don't last that long, and most mechanics stay the same, so again, repetition. Now this question is for you, the viewer, the gamer, the consumer. Think about the shooting games you still play to this very day. I'll give you 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Okay, did any of those games belong to Bethesda? What about the upcoming games? Did any of those belong to Bethesda as well? Maybe Starfield or Redfall, right? Xbox marketing. Some believe Xbox has an identity crisis when in reality, they're both right and wrong. Even though Xbox Studio games look like they're supposed to be on PC, Xbox's identity has always been a shooter's household. However, let's go back to the title. This is why I will never buy an Xbox. Showing customers what you can bring to the table is important from the get-go. When you look at Nintendo, they utilize their franchises to the highest degree possible and blend them into different genres. For Mario fans, there's soccer, there's golf, there's turn-based, there's etc. When you look at PlayStation, they utilize their hype and genius marketing around their games to the highest degree possible. Case in point, Stray. Stray is a game about a cat. And yet that game looked amazing. And another thing is, most notable, E3 appearances. Sony is known for its first-person cinematic action adventures, but instead of capitalizing primarily on them, they still showcase games like Dreams and Concrete Genie and Bugsnax, and you can't say those games don't look brilliant in their own way. Now, when you look at Xbox, they just simply lack, in my opinion. In the current and previous generations, Xbox has become known for its delays and canceled projects, Illbleed, Scalebound, Cryon. There isn't much to talk about except Game Pass and shooters. Their criticized showcases kind of prove it. I commend Xbox for getting Japanese developers involved with their consoles, but will Eastern games do well on a console whose company is constantly marketing their shooters and fan base, is constantly waiting on the next big shooter for their platform to save that Excuse my language. When I look at PlayStation, who's made me a fan over the last few decades, I see a freedom of creativity without fear. Aside from the lead, Jim Ryan has it going right now. You are... anyways, in order for me to buy an Xbox, I and many others in this gaming community, this blessed, toxic, In order for me to buy an Xbox, I and many others would need a diverse set of genres and aesthetically intriguing games made by Microsoft Studios in order for me to purchase the console itself, only for the console itself. The ones that I want to go, I want to buy that day one. I don't give a open in my wallet, stoop stop, bibbity boop, boop bop, okay? You feel me? For instance, this game, Ravenlock by Coco Cucumber. Xbox fans were silent during the unveil at the Xbox Bethesda showcase. It has potential to be a great game because it's so out of the box than what you usually see Xbox fully marketing. How did the Xbox community feel? Well, needless to say, it got put into the kiddie game category, which is really unfortunate. Same goes for the last case of Benedict Fox, and yet the lack of attention towards some of the games shown at the event felt like Sunset Overdrive, a game completely different from the Xbox norm, yet the first moment of interaction, the gamer's intrigue, attentiveness, and early support behind the game's first unveil falls very short. In the end, I hope all of Xbox Studios, old and new, choose to produce more genre variety for console-only exclusives in the near future, and leave its attempt to redo nostalgia and move forward to a brighter gaming future catalog. In turn, it'll help their console sales and probably change my mind. But I doubt that. PlayStation all day. Anyways, that's the end of this video. Hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe. If you enjoyed it, if you disliked, do what you gotta do, bro. Comment down below if you think Xbox is going on the right path or if it's whack. Maybe they're gonna be a juggernaut later on, you know, because of all these acquisitions and studios that they're buying. Maybe. But you got to know how to utilize your catalog. Stay healthy, stay hydrated, go out and get some sun. It helps. And stay gaming though. We move forward. Peace.